Welcome to my channel, Inspired Ideas, and today is Olive Kitchen Wednesday. So today I'm going to share with you an amazing dish. Stay tuned. So today's card of the day is abundance. It says, I attract abundance with ease and allow it to flow into my life freely. The supporting action. Get real with your finances, start a gratitude journal, meditate on what you want to manifest in your life. Now, where it says journal it out, it says which areas of your life do you want to develop an abundance mindset? How are you creating your blockages? So, figuring out, what's holding me back? Am I holding myself back? And if I am, where am I holding myself back at? And why? Why am I doing this? Do I honestly feel like I'm not worth it? Because you're totally worth it. It's something that you can totally achieve. As long as you put your mindset and get that determination inside, it's all yours. Okay, so for today's video, I'm gonna make a dish. It's called Birria. I actually tested it out earlier this week, and so I was gonna remake it, and I'm pretty good at not following instructions, and maybe you are too. So I like to add a few things and take away a few things, or just put a whole lot of new things. And so in the last dish, I actually put like 7 or 8 cloves. And so these are cloves here, and they put 7 or 8 of them, which kind of like overpowered. It was still delicious, but I was like, maybe I should have put less. And so this time I'm only gonna put 3. So here I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm gonna put inside. Okay, so this right here is bay leaves. So I'm putting 3 of them. This is Chile Guajillo. And what I like to do is actually just peel it open, take out all the seeds, and then you dump the seeds inside the garbage, and then you just break it down into little pieces, and then you put it to boil. This right here is Chile New Mexico. It's the mild kind. What I like to do is I like to basically have it all pre-ready, so it's easier when I cook it. So I kind of will sit down and then just chop them into little pieces like this. This right here is 1 garlic, fresh garlic. This is a tablespoon of garlic powder, a tablespoon of oregano, a tablespoon of thyme, a teaspoon of pepper, and then a cinnamon stick. It's actually like 1/3 of a cinnamon stick. I'm also going to be using about, I want to say about 1.5 pounds maybe of thigh meat. I like to cook with thigh meat because I don't know, that it's just the texture is better for me. If you like to use chicken breast, that's totally fine. I'm also going to be using almost 2 cups of potatoes that are chopped, and I know that it's traditional for birria to be made with either goat or lamb or cow, whichever one. If you like, you can share in the comments below what kind of birria you like, or what kind that you've had. Has it been lamb? Has it been chicken? Has it been a cow, pig, whichever one? Let me know down there in the link below. I mean in the comments below. Me actually, I've had it, I think I've had lamb, and I've also had beef chuck where I've made it. And so this time I'm actually just doing chicken. Sometimes you could just improvise. In my kitchen, everything goes. There's no critic here. I'm not the critic, unless if I don't like it, then I don't share it. But if I like it, I definitely share it. Alright, on to the show. Okay, so you add about 1 tablespoon of oil. With the chiles, it's okay if some seeds are still stuck in there. At the end, you're going to strain it all out anyways. So the oil is hot, so you're going to just break this into little pieces, and you're going to fry it. This helps give it that extra flavor. So we're just gonna pour this in there. We're gonna add all these ingredients after this has already been fried up. Okay, so you're gonna probably just be doing this for about 5 minutes till everything starts turning like a kind of brown. Don't worry, because it's not spicy. So the dish is definitely not gonna burn your tongue off. So I just put a garlic in and I'm gonna add the water. It's 2 cups of water. And so we're just gonna let this boil all together, because once it boils, it's actually gonna soften up all the chile. Okay, so now I have my fancy handheld blender. You can either let this cool down a little bit and then you can blend it in your own blender, or if you have a handheld, you can actually turn the flame off, and then right here you're just gonna blend this all out. Okay, so when you're done blending it, it's actually gonna look like this, like some puree chili. Okay, so now with this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna strain it with this fancy strainer. I got this one at International Market. I'm sure you can get one at Walmart. So with this, you're just gonna grab a spoon, a fork, and you're gonna mix it all around so that way all the liquid goes inside the bowl. And then sometimes it'll be too thick that you might have to add extra water, so that way everything will kind of thin out and go through and get everything that you need from it. Okay, so you know you've done a good job when you strained it, and this is all that's left inside. It's gonna be like a blob of all the chili. Okay, so I've actually added about another cup of water into the liquid of the chile. So you could see that it's soupy. So this way, when we start cooking all the things together, there'll be enough liquid so it doesn't burn. Okay, so actually while we wait, I'm gonna show you what I normally do on how I prep all my chiles. So I'll rip the bottoms off. I'll squeeze out as many seeds that will come out. And then I'll get my scissors and I'll just chop up the pieces. This way, when you're blending, it's easier when you're cooking them on the stove. You don't have to like put these big old pieces or rip them up. You just eyeball it. I'm pretty much an eyeballer. I don't know how to just be like, oh, here, 1 cup. Yeah, 1 cup. And then what I love the most, at least at the end, is like when you're done, you get just the view of this, like the inside of the chile that is so beautiful, those yellows and reds, and then the browns from the stems. So when you're done with this, then you can buy yourself a container, and then you have it already pre-cut, so that way it all fits comfortably. You don't have these stems all in the way. You don't have, nothing getting inside. It's not collecting moisture. So from this to this, and then to this. Hopefully that can help you. Okay, so I want to share the last 10 minutes of cooking the birria. You want to just cook it without the lid. Okay, so now it's completed, it's done. What you do want to do is remove the bay leaves so that when you or your guest or somebody is tasting your food, eating your food, they don't choke on it. So this is a cinnamon stick. Taking out all the bay leaves. Deliciousness, I'm telling you right here. So I'm gonna serve a little bowl. Oh wait, I forgot to add the salt. Don't forget to add the salt. Just enough. I always like to put it at the end because it always, if you add salt in your food before, normally it tends to take longer to cook. And if you add the salt later, it takes less time to cook. Just something, let me get the salt. Alright, so I turned it off, and you know me, I just kind of eyeball it. Just sprinkle enough around the edges, stir it all in. And I don't like to make it super salty, so just in case someone else wants to add their own salt, or if they're like salty people. But this way it'll have like just enough. Not buku crazies. Okay, now I'm gonna serve the plate. And this here, you can definitely eat it with rice, frijoles, tortillas. I'm actually gonna eat it with corn tortillas, like this. Okay, so here we go. So I like my tortillas with like little burnt edges on the fire. Some people like it on the comal. And we're gonna taste it. Now be careful, don't burn your lips. But this is actually, I just kind of tasted it before, but super delicious. Actually putting less clove, because I put like 8 of them last time, overpowered, but now it's perfect. You might want to add a little bit more salt, because I only put this much. But for me it's great. Super delicious. Alright, I hope you enjoy this dish. Hopefully you can share this with someone, any one of your guests, your family, anyone. This right here is super delicious. You don't have to follow anybody's rules, but you can make your own. So if you like mine and you like how it's made, or you want to tweak it out your way, perfect. Alright, have a good one. Alright, well, thank you for coming to my channel. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to press like, share, subscribe to my channel. Hopefully this dish will enter your home and you'll enjoy it like I have. This is the second time I've made it. I made it last week because I was actually sampling it. And I made it again this week because I definitely had to share it. Alright, have a wonderful day. Enjoy your Wednesday. Bye. I'm definitely going to be making this another round.